Folks, today is a sad day. My partner went to go and play a game that requires a controller. And for some reason, and we have no idea why, the USB connector for the controller was mashed, and also, hello, Ada and Klauth, and so was the front of it, like the buttons were also, not pressing in properly. So, it is a sad day, but that controller is no more. You know this means, folks. That Xbox 360 official controller. Indeed, Demon Dragon. But that Xbox 3... Thank you, Starter. But that Xbox 360 official controller of my partner's has been outlasted by my Mad Catz Xbox 360 wireless controller. Mad Catz lives on! Greetings, everyone. It is I, Kikoski here, and I'm welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for another day on Hills Far. I won't point that out to your partner. Oh, I did! She found it amusing. She found it amusing. Hello, Ogre, how you doing? Because that controller that I got, the Mad Catz one, was the one I bought so that I could play one of the Xbox 360 Samurai Shodown games. Not Samurai Shodown, the Dynasty Warriors games, that's it. With her. I just pointed it out in my very normal voice. I tried to fix it for her. I tried to get it so that and I was able to actually get the USB controller connector back into rough shape, but not perfect shape. But it was when we discovered that the face buttons weren't pressing properly that we realized, yeah, to Connor. I tried to fix it. But unfortunately, some things are beyond saving. Good news is she's got a new controller coming in, hopefully today. It'll be late today, but by tomorrow she'll have a controller that works. In situations like that, you just have to find the funny part of it. You just got to find the amusing bit of going, but, well, not much I can do here. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well, thank you. Why did I say thank you there? I have no idea. I'm getting distracted by my own Mad Catz 360 controller story. This is me right now, getting distracted by my own story. I am, after all, a doofus. Thank you for showing. Yes! I will take that as what I was going to say. Thank you for showing up, because I never expect anyone to show up. Not when I have such amazing stories like my Mad Catz Xbox 3. One day that Mad Catz Xbox 360 controller will fail, and I will be a very sad me. One day it will, but not yet. You haven't seen me in a while. That's because we haven't played a game where me really isn't a thing, per se. Oh, wait! Oh, what? Oh! Oh, I should get rid of that. That shouldn't be there. Hang on. I'm getting rid of it. It's gone now. It has disappeared. That was because I was trying to click time to get swole. I'm looking for an original AA battery for Xbox 360 controller. The rechargeable battery cards aren't working so well these days. Oh dear. I distinctly remember having one of those once. I don't remember where it is anymore. It's probably gone. We will speak with Sky, don't worry. Like, it was so long ago that I had an Xbox 360 controller. So long ago. But then again, the last console I actually owned outside of my Switch was an Xbox 360. So, Yeah, I definitely keep on top of the whole console market malark. This is a lie, by the way. I do not, in fact, keep on top of the console malark. It is not a thing I do very much. I just play video games, be a doofus, build relic terminators, and I'm a happy me. Or as happy as I can be, anyway. As happy as one can be. So I hope you're all having a decent day. It's easy to praise apart, but I should have the original. Yeah. Yeah, there is, especially when it comes to like 40k parts, if it is a part that I think I know I have somewhere, and I know that it's not that, like, if it's incredibly inexpensive and I know it's somewhere, but I'll spend like an hour trying to look for it, at some point I've just got to go, is this worth my time? If it's a rare to find or expensive part, yes, it is. But if it's something that's like absolutely throwaway, I'll just go, the next time I buy some bits, I will just add that to the pile. I don't know. Your PS5 having a disc slot will continue to have meaning. I mean, I've never really owned a PlayStation console outside of the PS2, so PS2 is great. The PS2 has one of the greatest games ever made on it. A game that you immediately think of when you think of the PlayStation 2. Synonymous with the PlayStation 2. No, not Dynasty Warriors 3. Not Pepsi Man, that's synonymous with the PS1. We are, of course, thinking about the first ever game that Squaresoft released for the Sony PlayStation 2. The legendary game they released for the PlayStation 2. No, not any of them. Ergeist and Final Fantasy 9.5, well, Final Fantasy 9, both PlayStation 1 games. PlayStation 2, however, it was a different game. Somebody knows this. In the back of your head, you know this. Your mind's just tricking you. Your mind is tricking you. Some of you are looking this up. Not FF10. No. It is in fact the Bouncer. It was the Bouncer. Yes, it was the Bouncer. You know, a near launch title for the PlayStation 2. The Bouncer. It was a weird beat 'em up. It was weird. Not Shadow of Memories weird, but it was weird. But there you go. But enough about the Bouncer. Let's play a slightly more popular game, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Watch it rain now. Bet it's literally going to start raining on the island. It rained on Avatars today, so I imagine it will rain on Hillsfar too. Will we still be beating people up? No, sadly not. I know this could be a deal breaker for some of you, and I apologize if that's the case. Hello there, everyone! Right now on Hills Farms, 2 p.m. on Saturday, July the 4th, 2026. It's lovely, lovely Saturday. Cake is popping in the plaza. He loves ordering requests, and would like to stop by the plaza and let him know. But without get back to supporting you and get back to where supporting you and your enjoyment of our island. Thank you. I'm getting distracted by things. Thinking about the bouncer. The bouncer. And Urgeist, because Urgeist is one of the games of all time. It is one of the games of... Oh, we've got to pop in here and get to change. One of the games of all time, Urgeist. It's just a weird game. It's such a weird game. You go, oh, and it's got that beat 'em up thing. It's like, oh, it also has an RPG in it. You're like, I'm sorry, what? It has an RPG in it as well? Yeah. And also, like, a random beach mini-game. I played the main arcade game part of it. Yes, I did. It was a long time ago, though. Oh boy, it was a long time ago that I played her, guys. Many years ago. Many years ago, Kiko played that game. It's okay. You know what's going to start happening tomorrow? That's right. Halo 2. That's the start of Halo 2. I might have done. I honestly have not played or Urgeist or watched the Urgeist playthrough for an incredibly long time. In fact, I rarely watch any of my own playthroughs. Oh. That sounds fun, Ogre. What is an MISTR, though? That is not a console I am familiar with. Never heard of that one. Alright. Put all these in here. We need something nice and sunny. Nice and sunny. You're not sure. Do I have some red trousers to go with it? I mean, I do. I don't quite match, though. They match. Ooh, that really matches. That's fancy. Yeah. Mister is an FPGA device. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand now. I understand. That is pretty fancy. That, however, is also fancy. Perfect. Very much perfect. Yeah, I sold a lot of my games a long time ago, and I've never really had much of an urge to look at them again. I was just quite happy to get rid of them and use the trade-in to buy some games for my partner and I's Switch console, or rather, her Switch console. I later got my own Switch, or rather, she gifted me a Switch, which to this day I am incredibly grateful for. There are many, many things in my life that my partner has made possible and gifted me and everything else that still absolutely stun me. Then again, my partner just absolutely stuns me. She is amazing. Good partner. I keep them around. I intend to. Yeah, it tends that I tend to keep them around indefinitely. Do I get something? Because they are amazing. What's inside? I'm good luck. So peaches, yummy, you're so good, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's in that? Clean the floor and eat that, and money we share with the bugs. Yeah, man, it's a pink striped wall. Enjoy the. Yeah, she's just lovely. There's something happening and be paying attention. One chat. Cloudy days can be downers. It's okay, some days are downers. It's you gotta hold out for the sunny days. Yeah, they're lovely. They are just lovely. I could use other words to describe them, but I'd end up just gushing about how amazing they are. Look who's back, Sunstar. It's me! I'm so pumped to be on Hillsfar again. Yeah, I'm lucky to be able to travel the globe freely, despite being one of the world's top celebrities. So now that I'm here, what's on the agenda? Coleslaw by candlelight, spa day, Vamanos. I'm not very different from a cloud, you know. Just a traveller floating along from island to island. I'm glad that Lopez Cloud found its way here today. I hope not for the last time, Badoom. Vamanos. Vamanos. That is a hard word to say. Vamanos. That's difficult. Also, I found a burb. If it's a long O, then I'd probably have written it with 2 O's. But either way, it's not that part that's the hard part, it's the va and the ma. Looks like a Spanish word, yeah. Makes sense, I like running into you. Makes sense. What is it? To be fair, I don't say that I can speak English well, so my Spanish is even worse. Oh no, it's inside. I'm gonna open it. Some peaches, yummy, and also good, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're Senstar, clean the floor and eat that money we share with the bugs. Yeah, Miss Senstar, a maxi dress shirt just for you, Chirp. Thanks, buddy. Hey, what's your need? I just want to say hi. Look who someone left outside a garbage can. I wonder if someone saw my room was trying to send me a message. If they were, I got you loud and clear. Go! You want those eggs? I got a thing for you. Really, what is it? I have a thing. I wonder it could be. We found all burb today so far. So pieces of lizard right about now. Thanks, I'll eat you later. Time flex the greater muscles. I want you to have a western shirt. Thanks, Jitters. We learned French at school when I was younger. Needs to be half of the year learned German, the other half learned French, and I was in the French half. I'm confident that I can reel in whatever my line snacks, even a megafish. I'm going to start by catching up a mega minnow. Yeah, let's do this, Blizzard! I will not be surprised to know that I do not remember much of that French. Didn't really learn a whole lot of it. Little bits have stuck here and there. One of those weird things about life is that if you grew up learning multiple languages. If you grew up learning multiple languages, you then become infinitely more capable of learning more languages, because your mind inherently has two. And then when you have two, it's a lot easier to learn a third or a fourth. But when you have one, it's a lot harder just to learn the second one later in life. I retained Jack Squat from middle school French, but still have some knowledge of German and Japanese. Oh, interesting. Yeah, mine was in secondary school, as we call it. Because it goes reception, then primary school, then secondary school, then typically sixth form, and then college/university. I like the only two languages, English and bad English. I mean, bad English is its own volatile beast. It's ironic though, that I was natively taught one of the hardest languages in the world. Because English is weird. English is a language that even I, as a native speaker, look at words and go, huh? It is a language where so many people use the word loose when they want to use the word lose. And whenever I see someone having typed, I don't want to loose you, I'm thinking, loose them where? Yeah, but that was because, you know, it's a really old language. Loose them upon the populace, yeah. But then again, almost all languages are incredibly old. It's... we had the situation of being conquered many times throughout the early parts of our history. So, you know, we took bits of Latin and we took bits of, you know, Scandinavian languages, bits of French, bits of everything. But that's not how languages just are these days. Like, languages are what English was. Which is that everything is a lot more interconnected, and now you have... yeah, there, and there. Yeah, and some words mean different things when they're spelled exactly the same, just because they are in a different part of a sentence. You're like, oh, so this word now means a different thing just because it's here as opposed to at this point. You're like, yep. Yep, that's right. Buffalo is a famous example of language being language. Stresses a different syllable to change something from a noun to a verb. Here's a weird example. What about the word knight? Do we mean night as in the time of day? Do we mean knight as in the chivalric one? Or do we mean knight as in the process of knighting someone? And you can indeed verb any word. I always remember figuring this out when Unplayed a Thing of all people, who I love his content, still go check it all out, said when he was playing through Golvellia, someone told him to go gold more. And he went, well, any verb can be nouns, so whenever he needed money, he said he was going to go gold more. Sometimes I go that I'm going to go gold more. Oh yes, and then there's regional variations and everything else. And the fact that over time a language will shift so that words that weren't in the dictionary. Like whelmed. We've been over this before, but whelmed actually means... Whoa! Whelmed actually means the Birdman has appeared. 70 months in a 68-month streak. You are indeed alive. Welcome. I hope you are doing well. I hope you're good. Thank you. But the fact that whelmed actually means to, you know, completely engulf. But eventually, it's going to mean that you are neither underwhelmed or overwhelmed. You are whelmed. Give it time, and eventually that will be one of the official meanings of the word whelmed. Because it's getting used. You know, it makes sense, because you can be overwhelmed, you can be underwhelmed, but you cannot be whelmed? In the same sense, it's like, you should. You should be able to be whelmed. Ooh, that sounds bad, Birdman. I hope you're taking steps to keep yourself safe. Oh, English, fine. I should have read the instructions. Whatever. Oh, what's up, Sandy? Yeah, but American English and British English are officially classed as different languages. Well, I'm making a wooden full-length mirror. I had no idea when I first see much magazine about, but it's about changing off one of them, and I imagine it's probably the same in other countries too. Hell, it's not important. It doesn't matter if Maggot likes the relation about the rest. Oh, it's not even dialects at that point. They are different languages. Like, they're so distinct now at points that when you put, like, what language you want something in, it will go English American and English British. Because I'm building a thing! What, Sandy? You already know how to make a wooden full-length mirror? Yeah. How much you said you already knew? I was also to blow your mind. Since we know, let's share it with the rest of everyone else. Here's a copy passed on to a DIY lover. And tell me, Kim, someone who's going to be very famous. Probably very soon. May think such thing is impregnable, but it's actually not. The whole thing is inflammable. You want to oversee this whole project to assure... It's in your oversight. Yep. No, we're sending up to the DIY. Sandy, you need something, Yeeks. I've got a thing for you. You give me a thing? That I am. Fun fact, it appears New English is closer to Shakespearean English than modern British English. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. What is it? It's a mystery. I will open it now. Some peaches. Yum. But it's so fast it's going to be rude. Thanks a bunch. Yeah, I want to say thanks. I would like an object. It's a throwaway container. Enjoy. Now, it's interesting about language that I'll talk about once you've said hi to Bella one more time. What is it, Eeks? What's that? What are your thoughts of those little toys that come inside snack and candy packages? Yeah, I think I like whatever. Except it's a lie. They're collectibles and need each and every one of them. I just came into possession of an empty dish of rainbow sherbet shaped eraser, Eeks. It's on the Eraser in the Forest of Retreat Stationery series I found inside a candy bar wrapper. And it's just suddenly dawning me just how many candy bars I'm going to have to eat to collect the whole set. So... interesting, just, language is just so funny. It's, the funnest thing is that I've seen, because one of my friends has done, studied in language. Like, language is a big thing that they know about. And they have a lovely thing that they have, which, oh, hello, let's just say hi to you. Hey there, Senstar. Was hoping to see you, where... they have, this is the Queen's English, and the Queen's English is the version of English, and it's the definitive one, and there are no, and everything else is, you know, derivative. And then it goes back 100 years, and it has it written down, the same statement written in 100-year-older English. And then it has it again written in English that's 100 years older, and then 100 years older, and then 100 years older, and slowly you can see how it shifts, and still kind of legible, but also you can see eventually that it's just indecipherable. Seriously, Iraq, what are you going? You get to the point where it's like, okay, I need to have studied this English to understand it. can't see what's inside because it's got different rules in its grammar. There are letters where they wouldn't normally be. Or there aren't letters where there are letters. Someone tasty than some peaches, thanks! Thanks, I can eat for days. They're scary good now. Why would I hear something from you? It's a security uniform. Like, eventually it is its own different thing, but it's still English. It's just a different era of it. So what I say now, it was the English of then rather than the English of now. You got a wicked awesome Paradise Planning event tee there. Loving that style. You think someone like DJ Cam would go with this colour? Boom! Standard C language did not until events from a dictionary. Yes! It took a long time, didn't it? No takebacks, no taking no for an answer, and no refunds. Like, one of the things that really helped, the internet. The internet is a great way to standardize now. Like, widespread communication that is incredibly fast. Connecting people together so that they can go, oh, by the way, that's how this word is said. Oh, hello, it's me again, I might be this island's biggest fan, villain. The hotel's super cozy, everyone's so nice. I got butterflies thinking about what I should do next. I really do, they're great decision makers. I heard that there was a time when no one lived in this island. Who'd have thunk? It's so lively here now, almost too lively. Just joshing, But the world is more connected together than it ever has been, both for good and for ill. And hey, English channel I follow on YouTube is on like that, with an interview starting until modern day, asking folks to mark at the point when they start being able to understand it. Yeah, that checks out. Alright, let's get this party started. Send start scanning the house. Usually for me, I could see that. I wouldn't be able to pretend to fully understand incredibly old English. But I can't wait to open this. Oh, could you hear my tongue rumbling? Is that why you got me these peaches? Just get out of the way for 5 minutes from now. Well, it kind of makes sense in a way, PGW, because the action within Animal Crossing New Horizons is a very, you know, low stakes, relaxed, engage with it as much as you want kind of thing. So it gives me time to talk about a lot of random stuff. Can't let you all in a hand if so generous to me. Hey, you gotta take a kiwi hat, okay? Sure, buddy. Hey, what you up to, Wingo? What's up, chat? Yo, Sandstar, have you met Sky? I've brought you two here for a reason. And that reason is to hang out and have fun. Maybe share some creme brulee or something. Good, you're here too, Emma. Oh, yeah. At that point, all bets are off, Cloud. Want to give you something? That I do. Would you like thing? Oh, I've ready my photo here. Can I go and open this? Kika, you're managing a whole island as resident. I mean, yeah, but I've done all the hard work already. Oh, this is great. It's some peaches. Thanks. Those are thoughtful of you. I have something here for you. A brown botanical tablet. Like, none of the infrastructure is going to decay. What's your mind, Emil? Like, the bridges that I installed 6 years ago haven't needed a single bit of even work. Well, this furniture just screams Keaton. At least it does to me, Emil. I wonder what interior design magazines he reads. I guess I could probably just ask him. How can I help you, Emil? We'll chat a few more times. No, I see why Keaton's always so relaxed. His home is just so comfortable. Maybe that's because I get along with him so well. What's up, Emil? Always furniture screams Keaton. Oh, she is repeating herself. Chat with her one more time and see if something else comes out. What are you up to? I've been researching bugs that carry pollen from flower to flower. I wanted to catch one to study, but I haven't been able to catch any. Sunstar, if you see a bug on a flower, can you help catch it for me? You can do it. Trust me. Thanks, I guess you keep trying. Now, I could have done that to get a photo, but I didn't want to have a display a bug if somebody else ever did. Or her. Now it's time for me to go over here, look around this area, and eventually find a chair to sit on. Oh, hello. There's lots of people on the island today. Oh, you must be a local. I'm just obsessed with how friendly you are, Snouty. I can only tell it's going to be a dream is fake Emma. Oh, by the way, I'm Truffles. Yep, this gal's on an ultra-luxe solo getaway. We should totally hang out while I'm here. Oh, sunny sunshine makes me happy. Even a boring old box is better than the sun. Flowers, trees, and even bikes just hit different on a day like today. Yeah, we talked about all kinds of serious stuff, silly stuff, stuff. Lots of stuff gets talked about, that's for sure. I do like my stuff. I even like my stuff things and my thing stuff and my things. Not stuff. I know. Someone's got to be brave enough to talk about it though, Birdman. Someone's got to be brave enough to talk about stuff. This is when I've opened a literal Pandora's box. A literal Pandora's box on stuff. Oh, by the way, it was a yawn. Apologies. Oh yes, the other fun thing today is that I've discovered that if I have a thing on the floor in the bathroom, and I'm in the bathroom, the cat will decide that there is a perfect place to pee. So one of our towels, a very old towel I might add, has been ruined by pee. It was a good thing I realized this before I wiped my face with the pee towel. It's fine, it wasn't a very expensive towel. It's a very old towel. So we got the new towel. Like, as far as it goes, pee towel is the least of my concerns. By the way, give me a moment, folks. I'll be right back. You get a feedback. Nah. I see that there has been a dance initiated. Dances are always good. I have not... Oh, by the way, I have good news about various orders I put on eBay. Not only did that weird boy that I was missing from my 11th edition Armageddon box turn up, but also a bit that I was missing from an Intercessor that I bought to get the Astartes grenade launcher. Literally that bit was missing. The seller has shipped that, and he shipped it first class, to be fair, and it arrived today. So that is good. It was just an honest mistake. It was like, hey, I've received this item, and this bit was not in there. So now it's there. And that is, as they would say, pretty awesome. Also, here's a Boris. Hey, Boris. How you doing? Oh, hey, Sandy, you're a sign for these sore eyes. Got a thing for you. Why, you want to give me something? I do. Would you like? Thing? It's literally just Blanche and Margie now, isn't it? Just those two. Well, it is. I'm excited to open it. Some peaches. Smells damn good, too. Indeed. I'll give us a real good home. In my belly. Yeah, ha 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 ha. All right, rubies. Here, have a star costume. Hello there, Kento. I hope you are doing well. Sum it up. I will chat with you. Oh, the KK is going to be playing for Russell Services today. He says he's going to play requests in the crowd later on, so I might try to sneak one in for myself. Where's my face get to tally on a Thursday? Yeah, that game is a game of oddly specific questions. Well, I hope you're enjoying Animal Crossing. I certainly have been after all these years. That would have been fitting to... It would have been very fitting 2 days ago. Sadly, no. It is not July the 2nd, it is July the 4th. There is a Tootie here. Let us go say hi to the Tootie. Hello. Greetings! Glad you stopped by, Tootie. Let's give you a gift. Oh, well, really? Yep. What would you like? Thing? Oh, no, it's inside. Oh, this is great. It's some peaches. Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. You're watching from Japan. Well, must be pretty late there in Japan. Must be pretty late in Japan. What, nearly 11 o'clock? Yes, thank you. Please take my sprite costume. Thanks. Must be nearly 11 o'clock. How can I help you, Tootie? Let's chat. Today's Saturday, which means the Abraham Academy will be evacuating homes tomorrow morning. I'm trying to resist the urge to do a bunch of last-minute redecorating. Yeah! Welcome. Chill out. Enjoy yourself. We have incredibly laid-back streams here. They're not the longest on a Saturday, but they are just a nice little chilled-back time on my very long-running island. We just enjoy ourselves here. And behold the cheese. Yeah, occasionally the game is, can Kiko win at high card, low card? And sometimes I win, other times I lose. And sometimes we talk about, yes. Every once in a while we do indeed talk about Al Capone. We talk about Al Capone more than I ever thought we would during Animal Crossing streams. Not much lately, no, that's true. I mean, to be fair, Al Capone hasn't exactly been the most relevant of people these days on account of him being dead for an incredibly long time. That tends to do a lot of people about people talking about you. When you've been dead for a very long time, guilty, of course, of tax evasion, no, I really don't want Al Capone to live on in my heart, thank you. My heart's for blood, Oh, next to each other. He only died in 1947. Birdman, do you want me to tell you how long ago that was? No! No, it is not just a few years, Birdman. It is not. Birdman, that was 79 years ago. Next year it will be 8 decades. I mean, yes, compared to the existence of the birth of the universe, that is basically 2 seconds ago. But also... yeah, it's more than 3. It's more than 30, even. The time is 10:34. Oh, so you live... okay, that's where you... okay. That makes sense. So I didn't know if there were... how many time zones Japan is in. Oh, it's only 1. Okay, it's only 1. I thought there were 2. There's only 1. Well, now I know. I now know how many time zones it was. I knew it was late there. "13 hours ahead of EST. Not hugely, considering I don't do anything in EST. It's either BST or GMT for me. For obvious reasons. My Senstar, thank you for saying hello, quite so. Mock this be now. But just think, there are people that have lived their entire lives they lived their entire life from birth to the end, and Al Capone was not alive during any of it. Oh, I can't wait to see what's inside. Some peach in my eye. Thank you, Sensei. I can't wait to try it. You know what? You're going to return the favor. Here, take this. It's a Sprite costume. Just remember, Cleopatra is closer to time to the creation of the iPhone than the building of the pyramids. Why, something I can help you with quite so? No matter what's going on in my life, I need only take a hot bath and all my worries melt away. And that warmth seeps to my bones. The pent-up anxieties float away with so much steam. It's like your body and your soul get a good scrubbing at the same time. It's magical. I can't speak English, so I'll use a translation app. That is absolutely fine. I applaud that you are you're going to that effort to communicate with me. Like, that is humbling. That is humbling. I'm just a silly doofus that plays video games on the internet. Multiple countries that could span over multiple time zones. I only know 2 would actually use different time zones within its days running. Others could. Well, there are a lot of countries out there. Also, look who showed up today. The other, of course, interesting things about, you know, time and everything else is that woolly mammoths were around a lot longer than you think. And also, the class ended on Sunday. Final grades due on Wednesday. On Thursday, a student turned in their final project and asked if I would grade it. I take it this student, Alias, did not give you advanced warning that something would go wrong. Because if there are extenuating circumstances, what I usually do is communicate them to people of importance incredibly quickly. The more prompt you communicate these things, the more likely it is that people can make accommodations to help you. Like, say if they went, I'm sorry, but my father was in a terrible accident and I've had to go to the hospital and take care of him. Can we please come to some sort of arrangement? You'd be able to do that if it was, like, ages away. A retro fan? Well, my place could definitely use seasonal flavour, and even if it was recent. Should I? Nah, yeah, no. Like, even if it was recent, if you literally go, hello, I am phoning from this place, this has happened, I need time. But yeah, just popping up going, by the way, here's my paper, can you grade it? And you're like, I mean, I could. Am I going to? No. You know, funnily enough, if you were, like, medically dead for a while, that could technically have been an answer. Although, to be fair, if that happened, you probably get quite an extension, because you'd be like, hello, I was literally on death's door. Whoa, it's you! How long's it been, Senstar? You know me, I just had to visit. Like, I don't live here anymore, a piece of my heart sure does. Also, I gotta say, this whole hotel situation is rad. It makes coming over way easier. I love it! Anyway, I got some hardcore wandering to do. I'll probably see you around, but you gotta be careful with a place like this. It's way too easy for me to end up spending everything on souvenirs. Don't even ask me how many times I bought one home and wonder what in the world I was thinking. And, by the way, this is me talking as someone who completely flunked university. That's Hobo Joe, by the way, with a 5-stream streak. Thank you ever so much. That's so kind of you. I completely messed that up. But, here's the thing. If I hadn't have messed that up, I wouldn't have got on the trajectory in life I'm in now. I wouldn't have spent my time, you know, I wouldn't have made YouTube videos, I wouldn't have met my partner, I wouldn't be in this house with my adorable little floofballs, Vesper and Velma. Vesper! She's out there, being a sausage. She's being a sausage in the hall. My parents sometimes go, oh, we could totally, you know, help you if you wanted to go back to university. And I look at them and go, but why would I do this? It's like, it's a nice thought, but I don't have a plan about what qualification I would do. And it wouldn't help me. It would just be throwing good money into a pit for a certificate on a wall. And honestly, I don't know if I'd actually be able to stick with it enough to, you know, see it through. I don't need to throw more money into a hole. It's better you don't. I feel like that's the mature answer of no. I mean, if you're going to put money towards me, put money towards something else. Like, say if I decided to get married, or some other big financial thing, or just help us pay down the mortgage. But of course, the other thing I need to always remember is that my parents do not owe me any money in any regards. Like, my parents are amazing, I love them to bits, but I have no right to any of their stuff. Anything they choose to give me as a gift is greatly appreciated. But it is just that. A gift. I mean, I think if I recall, like a bachelor's degree, I couldn't find any work in the field because they all wanted years of experience I didn't have. The programming language is good in here. Ah, yes. A gift. Like the time we get to spend. This is true, Grimmeth. Yeah. Time we get to spend with each other. Indeed. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Miss Inspiration for a teacher license. It wore out while I was in Japan. That is a shame. Time we get to spend with Grimmeth, the reluctant sage of Daggerfall, as he slays perfidious Nightblades, and definitely doesn't do another run, because nobody would have funded that objective to do another run of Daggerfall. Because that would be crazy. That would be crazy. Just remind me, at some point I do need to play Might and Magic 8 on stream. Oh wait. Don't tell me somebody actually funded that. Grimmeth did his one playthrough of Daggerfall in the year with a big goal of, here's a ludicrous amount of money if some... Oh no! So, Grimmeth then decided, I'm going to set up a joke goal. We did it early, I think, yeah. Inspired basically by Grimmeth himself. But he made a joke goal with a big goal of, I will play Daggerfall, but with the direction buttons reversed. So, W goes backwards, S goes forwards. Yeah. Inverted directions, we'll be using the DOS. Oh, the DOS version as well. Crunchy. Crunchy. Playing the OG version for a whole different set of bugs and weird things. Hey, the people asked, and he will deliver. Many a Nightblade will be perfidiously slain. Many a Nightblade will be slain. It shall be glorious. It shall be terrifying. Hello, Minor Trader. How you doing? Could be worse. You could have had the goal of playing using the... Grimmeth has played at least a handful of playthroughs with a pre-built class. Glad you're doing well. The pre-built classes aren't as bad as you think they are. Ooh. Ooh. Oh dear, pardon me. They're also not as good as you think they are either. Why, hello, Senstar. Welcome to the Hills Farm Museum. How may I be of service? What would you like me to assess? I'm all aflutter. Yeah, she played through many of the play. Now, what Grimmeth hasn't done, and it's very wise, is he hasn't put up a goal for a playthrough of Battlespire. More than one I see. Let us take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, quite splendid, but alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I'm indeed tempted to purchase these in my personal collection. But no! I must take no shame and turn to you now. I mean, yes, but also no. They are not great, but they are also not as bad as you think they are. The other thing as well is, I mean, I would suggest that he play through a playthrough of the Elder Scrolls Blades, but it's literally impossible for him to do so now. Because the servers got shut down 4 days ago. So, the Elder Scrolls Blades is now lost media. Do you know what game you can play easier than Blades now? I mean, you can play Redguard far easier, but that's nothing. You can play The Elder Scrolls Travels Shadow Key easier than you can play Blades. And Shadow Key came out on the Nokia N-Gage. Was home to see you today. Give some coffee, 200 bells a cup. Bill? Bill? Oh, I'm glad I never got a... Yeah! It's, the thing is, though, not great mechanics aside, being able to access the game is still an important thing that we've now lost. Boobies cup especially for you. Drink up, cool. Was it a great game? No! But is it a game that we should still be able to play? Yeah. YouTuber lost a bet with his community, commissioned a piece of fan art shows. I think that's amazing, PGW. I think it's amazing. Cool. Thank you very much. Can't wait for Morrowind to be released as freeware. It might never happen. But we still have Daggerfall and Arena. That's a game I should play one day on my channel. Oh, there's a stream. Arena. God, Might and Magic 8 Arena? Oof. Arena would be an experience. Also, just think, there's only been one. Would you more like it to go for Daggerfall Unity? But well, I've already played Daggerfall Unity. I did a whole stream playthrough of Daggerfall Unity. Yeah. Let me go find the playlist. Let me go find it. Let me go find it. Don't mind me. Bosham, yes! The almighty Bosham, who is unique, I might add, to the playthrough. Yeah, they're unique to that. They're unique to the Unity version, because they're not Bosham in the normal playthrough. Like, normal Daggerfall, rather. So, Kikoskia, Daggerfall. There we go. I'll link you the first one. You can hear you heard like 1 second of the doodly toot of Daggerfall Unity. Blah. Doodly toot, it's Daggerfall. People were very rude to poor Tarlax. Very rude to poor Tarlax. He tried. Oh, did Tarlax... Oh, or rather did Tarlax try, but the people of Tatambu... Very rude. Trying to go anywhere for a quest was like, hey, hello, and they're like, buy the such and such. What do you want? The best thing, though, because I watched Grimmeth play through his last one, the best thing was the fact that I heard that Noble is having an affair. That still makes me crack up in a grin every time I hear Noble is having an affair. Not Noble! You never did confront Noble, did you? Never did confront Noble. We never got to the bottom of that scandal. You do, that's true. You're very, very respectful like that. Okay, Daggerfall is a wonderful experience. So if you play the base DOS version, it has a wide array of bugs and glitches and the ability to crash, and you can accidentally fall into the void and everything else. Now, if you play through the Unity version, there is a completely different set of bugs and glitches and crashes and other weird things that can happen. So you basically replace one way to crash your game out and make things unworkable with a different set of things that crash your game out and make it unworkable. It's its own beast. It's its own weird, wonderful beast. One of the playthroughs I enjoy watching in the background sometimes while like painting or doing something else. Arena is even more peculiar. Just remember, by the way, that the Emperor in the Elder Scrolls series was the same Emperor in every game up to Oblivion when he dies. So it's the same Emperor in Arena, in Daggerfall, in Morrowind, and the start of Oblivion. Same guy. He was only Patrick Stewart, to be fair, in the last one. Tiber Septim, yep. Same dude. But yeah, yep, Tiber Uriel Septim the 7th, yep. When he wants no one to know about the meetings, he sets it in the gloom. But, sadly, we don't know which Emperor is in charge when Battlespire is being played. The funniest thing about Elder Scrolls, though, is a lot of the things that we're used to as, like, staples of Elder Scrolls were first initiated... Ah, because it's set... Is it set before Oblivion, I take it? I don't know exactly in the timeline when Battlespire is set. You'll forgive my lack of knowledge in the lore of Battlespire. Is the Wayward Realms on your radar? I haven't heard of it. I mean, I could certainly look at it at some point. Now, the interesting thing, if I can't trust your Battlespire info, then what can I trust? Anyone else's. Trust me, I've never claimed to be an expert. The end of Arena's canonical time... Oh, so it's probably... Oh, yeah, definitely wouldn't be Uriel then. No, the thing I was going to say is a lot of the staples we think about in... I suppose you could, anyways. A lot of the staples we think about when it comes to, like, the setting of Elder Scrolls... Those things were set up in Redguard, of all things. And even now, playing Redguard is an experience. Nah! Nah! Oh! Got lucky there. Yeah, playing Redguard is experience. An experience where many, many times you'll hear your guy go, 5 gold pieces. Yeah, but the arena for the most part was an incredibly... Well, that's an interesting point. So, I think, like, canonically in every single Elder Scrolls game, what race the main character is determined by what region the game is set in. As far as I know, because I'm pretty sure, like, the canonical Neravine was a native of Morrowind. So, what person was the one from Arena? That's my question. Might have been a Breton? Okay, I'm looking this up now. Here we go, I'm looking this up. So, what race was the canon hero in Elder Scrolls Arena? You are right! The Eternal Champion is canonically a male Breton. Yeah. If it was, Daggerfall, it would probably be, the canon hero of Daggerfall is, they are... Oh! Bethesda maintains that the hero of Daggerfall, known as the Agent, has no single canon race. Is that actually true? All the monolith. Well, yeah, that... I mean, to be fair, yeah. The Warp of the West does kind of mean that, that every single ending happened at the same time. Basically, they pulled a, hey, how do we end Deus Ex? We take all three endings and ruin them. And that's what Invisible War was. All three endings happen at once! In a way that's good? No. That would be silly. Yeah, Invisible War would have been, in my opinion, Invisible War would have been a great game if it wasn't called Deus Ex Invisible War. And here's the thing, Deus Ex isn't getting prequels anymore. Deus Ex isn't even getting prequels, and that is because they could not beat the masterpiece that was Deus Ex The Fall. They made Deus Ex The Fall and went, well, we can't top this. Ah, you nasty cough there, Al. You should really get that looked at. I love the fact that I went, hey, I'm going to go play a Deus Ex game. And, oh, Deus Ex Human Revolution. No. No. The Fall. I enjoyed playing The Fall. I like the... Okay, here's the thing, okay? And this is the thing that people are going to be like, I'm sorry, what? Okay, let me load up Steam. Let me load up Steam, because this is still the case even now, okay? This is still the case even now. So if I go to my profile, the background of my profile to this day is still the one I unlocked from Deus Ex The Fall. I also remember playing through XCOM 1, and people are like, yeah, but canonically 2 happens. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm on the timelines where everything went fine. So yeah, one's the ending. We won. I just went, nah. I didn't like 2 that much. I didn't like 2 that much for personal preference because of the time limits. What about Terror of the Deep? Well, if we get 100,000 YouTube subscribers on Kikoskia, I will play Terror of the Deep. Yep, still sticking to that one. Again, yeah, that was a thing. Yeah. I'm a man of my word. I said I would do that if we got to 100,000 YouTube subscribers, and I'll do it. But we gotta get to 100,000 YouTube subscribers on the Kikoskia YouTube page. Then I'll do it. That's the requirement. That is the goal. Yeah, XCOM 1 is very much on, like, the global time limit. And they added meld into the missions in Enemy Within to give you an incentive to go faster. It's like, if you go faster, you can get meld. And I'm like, yeah, that's a cool incentive. Reward people for going faster. And that's good. Yeah, and then that mechanic was just like, right, this mission has 5 turns. But remember, we're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We gotta do something about this. 1 civilian. Okay, sometimes it is difficult to... Sometimes it is difficult to get out of this tree. This tree is a problem. It's alright, I will circumvent this tree with this ladder. It's okay, I have and even if I wasn't in possession of a ladder, I could chop down my tree. And even if I couldn't chop down my tree, I could just close the game. It's okay. We're doing it again to get this one. Oh, that time we got out just fine. That time was easy. No, we're not repositioning a tree. You haven't seen any of the Shadowrun games, have you? Well, ho-ho! Yes, I have. I have, in fact, streamed the Mega Drive one. I have streamed Shadowrun on the Mega Drive. It was a fun game. Thank you, Animax. It's one of those... Well, that's a tree I can't... It's one of those interesting things of people going... Because I have so many videos, people go, oh, it'd be great if you played this game. And I can tell them, good news! I played this game 7 years ago. And they're like, yay! And then they watch me play. And that's always fun. The ones that aren't fun are when people go, the video quality on this is bad. And I'm like, yeah. Video came out in 2009. Sadly, there is not a lot I can do about it. It'd be an old video. I'd be an old person. My 18-year-old video, not 1080p. Well, there is a question. You should get food. I'd say to bring some for the entire class, but we're not in a class. And also, there's 32 of us. I do not want to bankrupt you. I do, however, I don't know if I did it before, but that's the throne wish list. We've been too busy talking about Al Capone and Elder Scrolls Blades for me to have remembered if I linked that. It has been a day of top-notch conversation. I mean, that is true. You are all very classy. You are all incredibly classy. I imagine when the new Pokemon game is close to being released, people will ask me if I'm going to be playing the new... I already know that some people have asked me if I'm going to be playing Pokopia on my channel, and the answer is just no. I don't have a Switch 2. And it's not on the Switch 2. Therefore, no Pokopia. Grab all these. Is there a way to do X in Monster of the Week? And they say, yes, I know how to do it. Let me direct you to where you can get the PDF for free, and hopefully... Yeah! Like, here is my thing! There goes my axe! We got ourselves a lot of wood there. By the way, speaking of lovely income things, I keep getting all these amazing emails, folks. Why can't I hold all these emails? Hang on, I've been invited to something. I do not think I will be going there. But I bought this book. Would you like to come to this convention in the Netherlands? And my answer is no. Mainly because it's in the Netherlands. And as nice as the Netherlands are, I do not live there. I do not live in the... This may come as a shock to some of you. It's such a short walk. I mean, firstly, no. No, it isn't. And secondly, there's this thing called an, vast body of water between you and me and that. Ah, yes. I will describe this email to you. Hello, Kaikosuke. This is name from company. I came across your YouTube channel and really enjoy your Let's Play content. The way you bring classic and story-driven games to life is exactly the kind of creative energy we love to support. Okay. Such and Such is a real-time motion capture tool that turns regular video footage into clean 3D character animation. No suits or specialized hardware needed. A few things that make it stand out. Body and facial capture work together in one lightweight pipeline. It fits into existing animation workflows, so you can focus on performance instead of setup. Creators can iterate fast, capture, preview, and refine in minutes rather than hours. You can see the tool here. I see that there is www.nameofthing.ai. To give you a sense of how it looks in practice, Such and Such made a short demo with it that might be helpful. If you're open to collaborating with us, we'll provide a free monthly membership and the 450 nothing monies to get started, along with access to our affiliate programs. You can earn commissions when your audience signs up for your content. We'd love to hear if this sounds interesting to you. No pressure, just an open door. I am going to close that door. I believe... Hang on. Let me find my Twitter. If I type in... let me see. If I go to this... Go to me... Yeah, basically, I do an advanced search. You can do advanced searches. Let's do an advanced search. So, from these accounts. Let me find it. Ah, here we go. Just as I did with emails talking about crypto or NFTs, emails I get about sponsorships for AI products will be laughed at and then promptly ignored. I post this so that those companies that claim to follow my content will have no way to claim they didn't know. It's just like, it's right there. It's right there. I said no. Like, no thank you. Ah, yes. Should I take the hint? Hey, don't want to bug you, so this will be the last email. For now. Do you mind sharing what's stopping you from getting a merch store with us? I'd love to hear what features we might be lacking that you want to see to create a merch store through our thing. In case you ever decide to pursue this option, you know where to find us. I mean, did I ever say I wanted one of those? It's not quite like that person that sent like 20 emails. I mean, yes, the letters are indeed in the name, but that does not mean... Don't want to bug you. Then last email for now. Mutually exclusive phrases. These people need to study... Yes, why else would they be offering? Don't worry, I still haven't received a response from that company. I still haven't received a response for them. Let me go into sent. This is the first email I have sent in... yes! This is in the 5th of the 3rd. Or 5th of... the 3rd of May. When I went, hi, I hope you are doing well. I went, could you please explain to me why you believe this question would be a good fit for my channel? Regards. Never got a reply. They are truly invested in my, truly impressed by my content. They were. I don't think they will. It's okay, another company has decided to do the exact same thing with another marketing people. I might be tempted to respond with the exact same email and see what happens. Probably nothing. On the other hand, I think that the reason why I responded to them was because this was the second email I received from that company. Like, a random email out of nowhere tends to be just ignored. But I do believe that was the second one I'd got from them. I'm gonna double check that, because I think that was the second one. Let's see, send. Yes, yes, here we go. Here we are. Then they said, just want to reach out. We haven't received a response yet and want to check if you had a chance to review it. Hey, sounds good, Birdman. We truly admire your work and believe our collaboration will be a fantastic opportunity for both of us. Aye, so just, okay. How does this fit in with what I do? So yeah, if that company only sends that one email, that's fine. But if they send another one, I think I will send the exact same email. Just change the names. And if they cannot say anything beyond money, then I don't think it's going to work. Because I'm sure, as you know, I generally will only cover things that I would have some actual interest in. Or, like, have used. Like, fair play to the people who were doing the marketing for Temple of Elemental Evil. I emailed them and went, this isn't the kind of thing I do. I can't do like a review, short notice. I tend to do full playthroughs and everything else. It's like, I mean, I might look at it one day in the future, but not right now. And they were like, fair play. Here's a key anyway, just in case you do cover it at some point. And I had to hold my hands up and go, that is very good of you. Like, I politely explained why I couldn't. And you went, no problem. Here's the thing. And I went, fair play. That's good. Like, that, I expected nothing, because I offered nothing, because I couldn't do what they wanted, and they still gave me something, which was very kind of them. That was swell, top-notch stuff. Yeah, very polite, very proper way to do things, but if sometimes it's just like, no, I don't have any politeness, because sometimes they're just cold calling you with things that are borderline scams, and those ones you've got to put your foot down on. But I understand that, you know, a lot of companies, they're just firing out with emails and hoping that someone will respond, and I'm sure that they'll find people that they can work with. And that's great. Like, I want things like that to succeed. But sometimes it's just not something that's aimed at me. And then sometimes the company won't take the hint and will keep sending me an email. It also went a roundabout way because you're talking about... Exactly! In a way, it did work. Exactly. In a way, it did work because I went kudos to them. They went above and beyond when they had no reason to do so, and that is good of them. Like, in a way, it worked. It's probably very good publicity for them. Because they did something for me and I mentioned it. Like, kudos to you. I talk about bad experiences I have in things, but I also make sure to talk about... In fact, generally I talk about good experiences. But I will also mention bad things that happen. I try to have a optimistic outlook. I give everything a chance, but occasionally, you know, I'll play a game and it won't be very good. I'm looking at you, Might and Magic 10. Yeah. Am I glad that you can play Might and Magic 10? Yes. Do I apparently keep getting Steam Community Awards for my review of Might and Magic 10? Yes. Apparently I keep getting them, and I'm like, how? How do I keep getting these? Was my review of that game on Steam that good? I don't know. Transformative insight, exactly! Me basically going, this game's bad. Actually, no, I said this game's disappointing. Perhaps, but this is the thing. It's a written one. The one on Steam is a written one. It's not with words. Yeah, it's the written review I get accolades for. It's 80% off, by the way. I would not recommend getting it for £5.19. Also, I will inform you that from January the 25th of January 2024, online features will no longer be available for this product for Heroes of Might and Magic 6. It is, I might add, the 4th of July in 2026. but it does have Steam Deck compatibility. Mixed. Yep. Probably Grimrock is better received. Grimrock is much better received. Much better received. One person found the Might and Magic, the Sacre Bleu one helpful. 2 people found the Owl's Guard one helpful. 25 people found the Might and Magic 10 one helpful. And 1 person found it funny. It has apparently received the community awards of Perfect, Treasure, Warm Blanket, Deep Thoughts, and Extra Helpful. Apparently it is. Apparently it is, but it's a weird experience. It is a weird... the weirdest thing for me about it... I mean, here's the thing. I never really played Heroes of Might and Magic. Lots of people go, oh, well, you enjoyed it, right? No, I've never played a Heroes of Might and Magic game ever. The thing for me, and of course, if Grim is still here, he'll attest to it. The thing about me is, when you go far into the past, there's a problem with going to the past in a setting, because you know what's going to happen in the future. And unfortunately, when the future of your setting is the planet explodes, it kind of makes everything that you're doing up to that point a bit weird. Yeah, it's like, well, all this is great and all, but 2 magic swords are going to clash at one point and blow up the world. So, yeah. Pretty sure I saved... Yeah, you did. You saved as well from blowing up in 6 and 8. And then it blew up anyway. I'm sorry, Grimmeth, you didn't save it enough. Yeah, me too. Me too. It was the 3rd yeah. What, you mean I didn't save it between 8 and 9? When the heroes... Oh, dang it. 3 out of 5. I do like, by the way, in Might and Magic 6, you can just save the world but wrong. You can be like, yeah, I saved the world. But also, oops, I didn't save the world because I didn't do... And then it blows up. They're like, oh... I done goofed. The fun part is that Axioth isn't even a setting... I don't even think the most recent Heroes of Might and Magic game is set in Axioth. It's set in... Ashen. It's not even set on Axioth. So the narrative apparently occurs centuries after Might and Magic 6, but 100 years before Might and Magic 5. Yeah, Might and Magic 4 is the only game set on Axioth in the Heroes series. So 1, 2, and 3 are set on Enroth. 5, 6, and 7 are set in Ashen. And 4 is set on Axioth. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that was a good review there. Now, do we raid Gavarok or do we raid Kawaii. You know, let's raid Gav. Let's raid Mr. Gav. You know what time it is, though, folks? After talking about the amazingly relevant Heroes of Might and Magic 4 in Axioth, I'm very relevant. It is time for me to thank you all for being here, everyone, because you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. I couldn't do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you, because you are the heart and soul of my community. You make it all possible, and I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you. There is a couple of things I need to quickly talk about before we conclude. Starting off with my website there, that is Kikoski.com. You can check out all kinds of things there, including my schedule. You can read things dust on. You can also find links away and buy my book, and Hope. There's also the Discord, where you can join a large and thriving community. Ooh, glow in the dark shirt, which I'm often a part of. Loads of places to talk about stuff, loads of much space and let's play and streams past and present. And if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you sub to on Twitch, use the Twitch merch and Discord, which is fantastic. There's also the Patreon. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's not a Let's Play stream where I sit behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically do not see. Including but not limited to the editing, compression, touch teams, touch recordings, and everything makes all what I do a reality. But remember, in these times, never put money towards me you cannot afford to do so. Don't put yourself in a dire financial situation just to help me. Yeah, it does. That's why we're talking all chaos about the fact that, yeah, it's set in ancient Enroth, but we all know Enroth's going to blow up anyway. It's a weird thing. But always spend your money on your essentials first, and if you have any fun disposable income left over, and you want to throw that my way, even if it's $1, any amount of money is greatly appreciated. Those of you that do pledge, by the way, not only get a different code name on Discord and my deep and sincere thanks, you also get the ability to put your suggestion forward for the Patreon shortlisted votes. It's not even them that... Okay, it kind of is them that does it, but it's the two magic blades of clashing. It's dumb. There's also the YouTube channels where you can support my stuff there, because that's where it all began after all. There's Kikoski, the 18-and-a-half-year-old, 11,500 plus video Let's Play channel. I'm so old! Then there's KickVodSkia, the newer VOD focus channel. If you want to help those channels grow, you can do so by liking and commenting on videos, subbing if you're not subbed, and if you are subbed, press that bell for those notifications! But that's not all. There's also the social media accounts, Twitter, Blue Sky, Mastodon, Discord, and the community tabs on YouTube. There you can get notifications on when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and all kinds of random other stuff. Oh, the flatbread's here! Sounds good. There's also a Throne wishlist, where you can put money towards things that bring me joy! Right now, there are a number of things there. There are some models for the Avatars of Splendor and Marines Extreme. There's also some basing material for the Marines Extreme models, as well as a thing for a piece of wall art, a print, and some amazing digital circus merchandise. There's a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff indeed. So much you can barely imagine it. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are all absolutely fantastic, amazing, brilliant, and wonderful. I could not do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you, because you are the heart and soul of my community. You make this all possible, and I've never been happier than when I am entertaining all of you. I know I say this every time, but I do mean it, because it's the truth. You are the reason this stuff exists. I make my content to entertain all of you, and you enjoying it is what's most important. And with your continued support, making all this possible by balancing the books, as it were, with engaging with my content on YouTube and Twitch, whether you actively comment or lurk. The YouTube algorithm really enjoys things like commenting and the like, but I'll never force anything on that in any of you. There's also Twitch subs, Twitch bits, direct donations, Patreon, Throne. As long as it all balances out, I'll keep doing this for many, many years to come, as many years as is possible. So thank you all, folks, ever so much. Seriously, everyone, thank you. Thank you so much, thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream, by the way, that is on Monday. Didn't say tomorrow. Monday, 7 PM BST. It will be IKEA RimWorld, where... No problem, Ada. Where we are making great strides. We're getting closer to... Thanks, Grimmeth. We're making great strides in both researching the weird architect structure and getting closer to the money threshold. We are near the end. But not there just yet. There's a little bit more left to do. How much more? We'll find out, won't we? And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later.